Hello everyone, welcome to my first stash video for 2022. So this is part one. Got some interesting new pieces here for the year ahead, and a new firing system as well, the Ignite firing system, which is an American piece of kit. Loads of people have had this in the last six months or so in the UK, well, slightly more. I'm not going to go in depth in this video about it because there's a way better video than I could ever do. So if you type into YouTube the UKFR, so the and then UKFR, there's an amazing video by Pete on there where he goes through in infinite detail really as to how the system operates. It runs basically via an advanced Bluetooth that runs off your mobile phone. The range is fantastic on it. So yeah, we'll put that through its paces this year. Hopefully got quite a few displays planned, got quite a few big events coming up sort of family wise, so given the opportunity to fire. And I've got use of a 156 acre site as well, so I can do some demo stuff as well hopefully along the way. So some of this stuff I might not keep till bonfire night itself or whatever. I might just scratch the itch one night and fire a load of stuff. So yeah, the Ignite system, obviously like I say, it's a Bluetooth enabled system off your phone, which for me the only downside is I won't be able to film and fire at the same time unless I use like an old phone to stick it on via Android. So I think it works off Android and iOS. I'm more of an Android guy personally, but obviously it'll work on both. And I don't know if you can see it there on the picture. There's a little, that's how it sort of looks when you're firing it. You can create your own displays. There's catalogues on there. Celtic have got their fireworks on there, very prestigious as well. Black Cat. There are others as well, I think. So interesting times ahead with that. It uses talons, which I'll show you the picture. They're like clip-on igniters. There's a little cable that heats sort of up and charges up and sets fire to the fuse basically. I haven't used them before, but I'm told compared to consumer match, which I've been using and I've had quite a few failures with, it should be more reliable. So we'll see how we go. You get 20 in a box, you got 2 spare should anything go wrong. So yeah, I've got a couple of boxes of those. These are all, by the way, I'll shout out to Saj for at Celtic Fireworks for keeping that safe for me, because I know they are selling well. So all this this kit here is from Celtic Fireworks so far anyway this year. So where will we start? Let's start with Spit Crackle Strobe. Again, fairly new piece. Celtic Fireworks. It's the Red Label brand. Obviously they've got the black label and the red label. The red label is low noise basically, and they've got a massive selection. Over the last 12 months they've really boosted the range, and some really interesting pieces, and this is no different really. As it says there, 64 shot cake. Now this is a horsetail cake, and those of you that know me know I don't really like horsetails. However, Celtic here have done something a bit different, and they've added, normally horsetails are sort of like golden colours or silvers. We've got actual proper vibrant colours in these, certainly in the first phase anyway. There's reds, greens, blues, but they look really vibrant, which is something a little bit different and something that might actually warm me to horsetails. The second phase is more of the Crackle Strobe effect. There is some colour in there, I have to say. There are some reds in there, I noticed in the video, but it's a China video, so we'll fire this and we can have a look what the UK landed footage is like in comparison. So it's good duration, 64 shots, ideal backyard firework. You know, it's Cat 2, so it's suitable for more smaller gardens, a 15 metre safety distance. It says noise medium for a low noise cake, and obviously you're still going to get the thump as the tubes detonate. They're only 16mm tubes, so they're not going to be particularly in your face, I wouldn't imagine. But the NEC is good there, 268, nearly 269 grams. and it'll throw up about 25 meters height there in 70 seconds. So it's good duration. So for your backyard, back garden display, it's going to add some, a good section to your display that's really going to prolong sort of your display as well, and the colours as well. I think will probably, I'm hoping anyway, they are as good as the China videos. The only downside, I think, the reason really I don't like horsetails so much is they can break in pretty much any direction. Sometimes it just looks a bit sporadic. They're all right in clumps, which this does. I think it does at the end anyway. When you've got a sort of a barrage going up of them. But singularly, you can never predict which way they're going to break, up, down, left, right. It could be anywhere basically. So I think that's the main reason. But I've high hopes for that one, and it might well change my opinion on them. We've got another 64 shot cake here. Again, this is a new style labelling for Celtic. Some of the new pieces now come with a prism. A bit more upmarket, I suppose, effect. So a bit of a change on the labelling there. So 64 shots, again, sort of similar size to Spitz, Crackle, Strobe. 10 minutes less duration. It's 10 minutes less duration. 10 seconds less duration. But again, 16 mil. It's varied effect cake, but these are more proper breaks. So as the other one was low noise, this is sort of more on the, it says medium, but it'll certainly be louder than Spit, Crackle, Strobe, I can guarantee that. So yeah, varied breaks really, bits of colour, some nice exquisite sort of palm effects as well. So just a variation really. I won't say willows because they're like what you get on shelves, but they're like proper breaks anyway, basically in there. So again, sort of for a back garden display, if you want to add a bit of duration and you're not wanting to light your fireworks all the time, these are the kind of things that I like, because you can enjoy the show a little bit more. You're not concentrating so much on running back and forward if you're lighting them manually or what's coming next. You've got some time to enjoy the firework. So at 60 seconds, that's one of the main reasons I get these sort of longer duration cakes in between, just to space things out. And I do like variation, as you know, in my shows. Just a bit of everything would be great. And those of you that know me again know that I do love a good small Cat 2 fan cake, and thankfully without having to buy like the Celtic 9-pack, they've actually done a single cake that you can buy in the shops, and it's really cheap as well. Prices are going up, so I'm not going to tell you the price, but certainly I'll put a link in the video description, you can have a look. But I think this is great value. So Golden Glory, again, I mean, as it says there, well, as I've said, it's a fan cake, but it's Z blue tail to Corolla green, tail to golden crown. So crown effects, sort of fireworks. I think I said palms, but crowns. And 30-second duration. Sorry, 30 shots. What am I'm having the right moment, aren't I? And the NEC is 126 grams. And again, 16 mil. All these sort of smaller F2 cakes seem to be at the 60 mil caliber range. So it'll be interesting to see sort of how the breaks sort of perform and whether they're even or not. I would suggest they're probably not going to be, but that will be hopefully compensated by the fact that it's a fan cake, and the spread should be a lot better, so it sort of detract from the size of the breaks, because you've got them going off in all directions basically. And a 40-second duration for a cake this size, not bad. Let's hope they've got the pace right. We'll see when we fire it basically how it goes there. I mean, the lid's open there, you can see the size of the tubes. There's my thumbnail in comparison. So 16 mil, so small bore, but nice to see a garden firework that's fan effect. I don't think there's enough on the market still, but it's nice that Celtic have brought that one out. I'll just move over here onto the other side. So we've got two that I've left to the end, the two that I'm sort of most excited about here. I'll go with the smaller one first. So Chameleon from Celtic, 16 shots, 30 mil bore, so it's going to be punchy. And the great thing about this, as the name suggests, chameleon, it's a colour changer. It's either reds to blues, blues to reds, and then a secondary or tertiary effect with some crackle behind it as well. So Celtic are mixing it up again and sort of leading the industry, as well as Vivid, obviously, with the colour changes this year. Forget Ghost Effect, we had that a few years ago. We're ramping it up now. We're really going into some really pro mixes of cakes with really good chemical compounds, really vibrant colours on this video as well. So interesting to see what the UK version's like, the UK footage of the landed product. So we'll see. So 32 seconds, so good duration, 371 grams. This is a heavy cake for something that's only a sort of 16 shotter size. It is quite heavy. I don't know if that's because I'm recovering from a cold or whatever, but yeah, certainly a heavy cake. But yeah, lovely to see colour changes out here on the market. I'll put a link in the video description if you're interested in this kind of thing. And that leaves us with just this one left, which I've had my eye on for a long time. Now, this was supposed to come in last year. In fact, it came in tail end last year. It's supposed to come in 2020, I think. And either I missed the shipment that came in and they all sold out, or they just didn't come in. Because this has been sort of, this has caught my eye for a couple of years and it's always evaded me. But I've got hold of it now. So it's Hanabi, is it? How do you pronounce it? Hanabi Marble from Vivid. And this is a mine cake. You can see from the size, it's a beast. It's a fan effect. There it is. So you've got 30mm tubes. So we're looking at really good effects here. 25 shots, a duration of 20 seconds. So it's quick. And a whopping 550 grams NEC. I think for the price, and I'll put a link in the video description, I think this is a steal at the moment. I mean, prices will probably go up, so all my advice is catch them early, you know, as early as you can this year, because as things sell out, prices will go up. I've no doubt about that. There was some profiteering last year, definitely. And that's just because of the shipping issues. We've got supply issues in Europe, we've got supply issues in America, and production issues in China. So my only advice this year is, if you see something you like, snap it up, because there's no guarantee come the peak season you'll get hold of it. So yeah, Hanabi Marvel. So it says there, red, blue, green, and you think, well, red, blue, green, it's been done before, hasn't it? Not in a colour changer and not in a mine effect. That I know in the UK. So this is a real trailblazer of a firework, certainly over here. I normally put mine cakes at the beginning of my display because this is that special. I'm tempted to put this at towards the end, not the very end, but definitely towards the end, because it's 30mm. The spread's going to be big, the height's going to be something to behold as well. And the fact that it changes that red, blue, green as it goes up. People won't have seen stuff like that, and certainly not in a back garden display before. So yeah, this is something special. Some of this kit I might fire early if I need to scratch the itch. There's some key events family-wise this year, so I might do some extra shows. But then again, I also have use of a site that's got 156 acres, so if I want to scratch that pyro itch, I'll probably launch some of this stuff. However, this one I'll probably hold back till bonfire night itself, unless I buy two, which I might do. I don't know, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. There's been lots going on in the firework industry. It's not all good. I mean, it's good in the way that we've got lots of variation, we've still got new products landing, we've still got innovation within the industry, but there's a lot of people I've spoken to who are a bit downbeat, shall we say, about the prospects of where the industry's going. There's a lot of stuff going on in China that's quite worrying about production, numbers of factories, changes to lots of regulations, and obviously some of it's for the good, some of it's for safety reasons, and I entirely get that. But but as an end user and a fan of fireworks, you know, it's a worry, it's a concern. So my only advice for this year is, if there's certainly a particular product that you like, get in there early, get it ordered, pre-order it or whatever, because I think come bonfire night we're going to struggle again, and we're going to see probably some profiteering going on, which, you know, it's a business at the end of the day, isn't it? So just get your orders in early is my only advice this year, and just spend what you can, but be picky as well. You know, watch the videos on YouTube, not necessarily mine, but other people's and the China videos and whatnot, and get an idea for what you want, and be picky about what you want. But, you know, get your orders in early, that's all I'll say, and just to avoid disappointment this year. And we'll see how the industry goes, but fingers crossed it's just a temporary blip with COVID and whatnot, and we'll see shipping prices reduce and maybe competition increase again in China, but we'll see. It's a bit of an ever-changing picture over there at the moment, unfortunately. So I hope you've enjoyed the content. Obviously loads to come this year, lots of stuff to fire, and I'll be doing a lot more shopping as well, and get back to where I've been in previous years. Last year was a bit of a damp squib, but that will improve, I'm sure. So stay safe, everyone. COVID's still not gone. You know, do the best you can. What we don't want is any more lockdowns, especially over bonfire night. I had a key birthday last year, and it all went awry because we were in lockdown and I couldn't fire some fireworks to celebrate. But hopefully we're on the mend, and onwards and upwards. So let's be positive. There's lots to be excited about this year. Loads of new products coming in. I'll try and cherry pick the ones that I really like, and obviously I'll be buying them and I'll be showing you what I've got and sharing the videos with you all. So stay safe. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe to my channel. It's nice to get all the appreciation and feedback. It really is. It keeps me going. So thanks again. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.